Okay, so in the second part, what we're going to do is get a little bit more specific. I'm going to show you some variations on the words, and so you can play around with it. And then I'm going to do a third sequence where we'll do maybe more of the feeling, the emotion that could be holding the pain in place. So let's start with the specifics and go quickly through that round. Tuning in again to your experience in your body right now, whatever the pain or discomfort might be. At the end of last video, I told you, I noticed that my discomfort in my back didn't really shift much with the EFT. And as I tune into it, what I'm noticing is that in my case, I kind of just need a stretch, and I feel like I want to roll on the floor. I have a foam roller, and so I want to roll on the floor, and I feel like I might have like a little kink that I can work out. So tuning into my body and doing the EFT, before I started doing this video, I wasn't really noticing anything in particular in my back, but starting to do the EFT and connecting with you, I'm noticing my body in a more attentive way. And so I'm noticing this. So I'm going to probably, after we're done with the sequence, I might do a little foam rolling and work out whatever kink is in my back. But we're getting into this second stage of EFT. What we're going to do is look at what are the specific words that you might want to use. So maybe it's throbbing, maybe it's ache, maybe it's piercing pain, like I said in the previous video. So try to see if you can find a word that really kind of lands squarely on the description of the experience, of the pain or discomfort that you're feeling. If I were to describe my discomfort, I would call it a dull ache. It's like a dull ache in the middle of my back. And so you could just be as kind of, you don't have to have a scientific description. You could say, even though I have this dull ache in the middle of my back. Or you could say, even though I have this piercing pain in my temples. If you have a piercing headache. So just find those words. And now assess that discomfort on a scale of 1 to 10. So my dull ache, again, is about a 4. And so I'm gonna tap on that. So in this part, I'm gonna say dull ache because those are my words. So instead of saying dull ache for you, use the words that are feeling right for you. So it's going to be not exactly the same unless dull ache is the perfect description for your pain right now. Okay, so you've got the number on a scale of 1 to 10, and you've got the words. And if you don't have them yet, you can pause this for a couple minutes and we'll get going. Okay, so tapping on the setup point, we'll say, even though I have this dull ache in the middle of my back, and you say whatever words are right for you, I accept myself. Even though I have this dull ache in the middle of my back, I accept myself. We'll say it one more time and just tune into, I close my eyes when I do EFT. So you can close your eyes, you can tune into whatever part of your body is calling for your attention right now through pain or discomfort. So think about that part of your body, and we'll say it one more time. Even though I have this dull ache in the middle of my back, I accept myself. And now we'll go to the sequence, tapping on the eyebrow point. This dull ache. Tapping outside the eye. This dull ache. Tapping under the eye. This dull ache. Tapping under the nose. This dull ache in the middle of my back. On the chin. This dull ache in the middle of my back. On the collarbone. This dull ache in the middle of my back. Under the arm. This dull ache in the middle of my back. Top of head, this dull ache in the middle of my back. Now I'm going to tap on the eyebrow point and I'm going to vary it a little. So here you can say exactly the words that I'm saying. I don't know what this is about. Outside the eye, I'm not sure what my body's trying to tell me. Under the eye, I have this pain. Under the nose, and I know my body's trying to tell me something. On the chin, I know my body's trying to tell me something. On the collarbone, I am willing to receive my body's message. Under the arm, I am willing to receive my body's message. Top of the head, I am willing to receive my body's message and let go of the experience of this pain. On the eyebrow point again, and here you can use the words as they fit your experience. The message that this dull pain in the middle of my back is giving me. The message that this dull pain in the middle of my back is giving me. Under the eye, I am willing to receive it. Under the nose, I am willing to receive it. On the chin, I am willing to receive it. On the collarbone, I am willing to receive it. Under the arm, this dull pain in the middle of my back. Top of head, I am willing to receive the message. Okay, take a deep breath now. And let it out. And see what emerges for you. Was there a clear message that maybe popped up, an inkling, a hint, an idea of something? That's how as I was tapping with you in the previous video, I got the insight, oh yeah, I need to roll out my back. I almost could use a little chiropractic adjustment right now, and that's what my back needs. And so doing this sequence the second time, maybe something emerged for you. Maybe a little message from your pain, from your body telling you this is what's going on. Maybe it's that you've been running too hard. Maybe you're tiring your body out. Maybe it's stress. Maybe it's fatigue. Maybe it's some emotional need. So just listen to what might have popped up for you. And also assess yourself again and notice, how is that pain feeling? Is it still the same number? Is it a little less? Mine is slightly less. I would say now it's between a 3 or a 4. But again, my body's saying it's your posture. You need to work this out. So I'm acutely aware of it right now. So in the next video, what I'm going to do is go into the emotional piece, because for some of you, it may not be budging at all. And so what you want to see is there some emotional gripping around this? So if you want to keep going, check the next one.